How to unlock all 3 of Seeker's alternate loadout. The first one up, Seeker Airborne Souls. As Seeker, hit 3 or more airborne enemies with a single use of the exploding third hit of Spirit Punch. Very easy to do, just group up a couple of enemies at once. Sometimes you can even do it with wisps in the air. And on the third hit, the explosion is going to give you the achievement. You should be able to get this naturally, but if you have any trouble, just get a primordial cube and hit every enemy with your third hit. That will give you the unlocked Soul Spiral, which is her best secondary. For her alternate utility, you have to get Seeker Scorched Earth, deal 500% damage with 1 use of Sojourn's explosion. This one took me a little bit to figure out because Sojourn does a 500% base damage, and after 2 seconds of being in Sojourn, Seeker will start taking damage, but increase the amount of damage that Sojourn will do in the explosion. Now, Sojourn has a limited amount of time that you're going to be able to stay inside of it. Even with God mode on, there's a set duration, so you can't get this achievement using just Sojourn alone. Instead, what you want to do is pick up damage items like Crowbar, Focus Crystal, and Delicate Watch, which will multiply the damage of each other, making it easy for you to reach the 500,000%. The fastest way to get this unlock is running command, picking up enough repulsion armor so that you can stay in Sojourn for as long as possible, and then stacking Crowbar, Delicate Watches, and Focus Crystal until you reach the damage threshold. The longer you can stay in Sojourn, the less of those items you'll need. I just got myself 10 of each and tried to stay in Sojourn for like 20 seconds. Shaped Glass and Chronic Expansion weren't really working for me. I couldn't get it to work unless I tried this combo, but you can also add armor-piercing rounds if you want a little bit more damage and less total items. This unlocks Reprieve, which can spawn a healing tornado that sucks in enemies. Finally, to unlock Seeker's alternate special, you need Seeker Clear Mind, as Seeker meditate 20 times without missing an input in a single run. For all of you DDR pros, I'm sure this won't be a problem, you'll get it in your runs naturally. For people with old grandpa hands that have to peck at their keyboard, here's the way you can get it almost immediately. Using Artifact of Command, we're looking for 1 green item that we can turn into a bandolier, and an equipment that we can use to turn into a Forgive Me Please. And basically, you're just going to use your meditate to kill enemies and spawn bandolier packs, picking those up, refreshing the cooldown, and meditating again. And anytime there's no enemies around, you just use your Forgive Me Please to spawn more bandoliers. Take your time with it because 20 times in a row without missing a single input, that does take a lot of time. So if you're at number 19 and you fuck up, well, get good, kid. This unlocks Palm Blast. It's a Kamehameha spectral hand that you can charge up for more damage, and it pierces through enemies. If you can multi-hit 3 enemies, it will give you a stack of Tranquility. And fun fact, if you hit 6 characters with it, it gives you 2, 9, 3, etc, etc. Here's what her full alt loadout looks like. Reprieve is a lot different than Sojourn. It does a lot less damage, and it only lasts until you run out of barrier, or you hit something. And the longer the duration, the faster it goes, and the harder it is to control. The Palm Blast can be held to kind of float in the air, and honestly, it's a sick move, and way more interactive than the DDR thing. And Soul Spiral, that's just broken. If you want a more in-depth look on all of the abilities for Seeker, you can check out my best loadouts for the Seeker Survivors video. And if you're curious about how to unlock the alternate abilities on Chef or False Sun, I have videos for those as well. Swag Money 69 signing out.